Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is just a beginner's guide on how to become a cabin crew. So if you're just clueless about this, on how to apply, how to get into this, what are the requirements, this is the video. So first let's start with the requirements, then we'll go on how to apply. So first thing is the requirements. You need to be 18 years of age, Indian citizen. And with the 18 years of age, you need to be a 12th class pass. Now, when you hear 12th class, you might be getting that question: is it CBSE only or what? No, it's nothing like that. You can go from any board, state board, central board, or IGCSE or IB, ICSC, ICSC. I forgot ICCSE. Sorry. You can go from any board, and there's no specific field you need to apply from. You can apply from science field, from humanities field. There's nothing like that. So if you're in your 12th grade, be happy, no need to worry, just pass and it's more than enough. And then you need to have a good command over your English as well as your Hindi, because you need to have announcements there. So for that, you need to be really clear in these two languages. And then your height should be in proportion to your weight. That means you shouldn't be really thin. You cannot be really fat. If you're too fat, I have one tip. Travel by RTC buses which run in Indian streets for just 1 month, and I bet you'll become in proportion to your height or whatever. And then documents here, your passport. Please ensure that your passport it's at least it at least has 6 months of due for its expiry date, or if not, you could just apply and get a new one. I believe Indian passports validity date has extended to 10 years now. They're issuing for 10 years validity, so it's a good thing. Get it done. And then your PAN card. You need to have your own PAN card, and then your Aadhaar card, and then your CV, a really professional one. When you hear the word CV, you must be like, oh my god, what do I need to do? Whom do I need to approach for this or whatever? It's nothing like that. A CV is just your details. If you're really nervous on making a CV, if you don't have any professional person, go to App Store and download a CV maker. You have many apps there, and you could just modify it, and it's good to go. And then you need to have your 2 photos, your full size and your half size in a formal attire. Now, aside from this, let's come to the procedure. Now, after having these things with you, how do you get to the job? First thing I would like to advise you guys is that go to airline's website and check in the requirements. Go to each and every airline's website. Now the problem here is that not every airline provides the requirements and eligibility for its crew members, and at least I guess it's only Jet Airways that does a good job. So now what I'd say is go to every airline, irrespective of which country your international or domestic carrier it is. This is just going to give you an idea about the similarities between all these airlines, and that's going to be that one major requirement which you'll just put in into yourself. You'll just go through everything, and you'll have a lot of knowledge about things, and you'll not be blank. That's one tip there. Go to the airline's website of almost every airline, just see the eligibility and criteria on how to get into the thing. Second thing is, the one big question which comes is that, do I need to apply or some paperwork before getting to the airline? Absolutely no. One thing here is that there are 2 types of interviews. If you're into airlines which might be too big, or the recruitment process is a little bit different, they might want you to firstly send your entire set of details details to them, and after that they're going to shortlist you based on your CV and your skills, and then they're going to appoint you a date on which your actual interview will be held. And the second type is the Indian type, which goes for Jet Airways, which goes for Indigo, SpiceJet. Here is the walk-in interview. You need to have these all requirements and your documents, and you basically need to wear that formal dress, and you need to go for the interview. There's absolutely no specific thing you need to do online before going for the interview. You just get up from the bed, it's time, take your documents. You need not call anybody, just go to the place, give your interview. That is it. After the interview, or when you be at that place, you'll obviously get familiarized. I understand that before the interview, before getting into this job, you have 100 number of questions. That's absolutely a sign of nervousness. But don't be nervous. This is all I have to say. And if you have any questions, just post it down there, and please let it be relevant also. And after this, one stupid thing which many of the people tend to be doing is to join these training institutions. I'm not against these. I also say you to go to them if you have time and money. But a few people who are really good in their skills, I don't really think they should be going here and wasting their time and their money. A few people who think that they can get that edge, a little bit of more exposure and things like that by joining these places, I say them to go there. Of course, firstly, one tip here is check whether you can. Ask yourself in every way, can you become a cabin crew? Your face, your skin, your skills, your everything. After that, go to that institution. Keep that institution as a substitute, as some place where you're just going to be learning how to give an interview, rather than making your friends there or going there to chit chat, or just for some reason, because no airlines actually ask for which place have you had done your training or whatever. So that is one thing. In fact, me, before, I used to think, this is completely a different industry. You need to go through maybe a hotel management course. No, it's absolutely nothing like that. You need to just pass your 12th grade, take your documents, and walk to the venue. And after that, you're up to yourself. And yeah, this was all I had to say. And for those people who have got this answer, you may quit this video and you may do whatever, because now I have got a set of questions from a few people. Rakhi Sharma and I guess, what was her name? Alicia. Rakhi Sharma and Alicia, they asked me a few questions, so I'll just be answering them. If you're interested, you could stay, or you may just quit the video. Okay, so Alicia's questions here. Do I need to apply or direct interview? Yeah. She asked me, do I need to apply or direct interview? You need not apply, you just need to go to the interview. And then she asked specifically about height. Now height, anything above 5'3" or 5'2" is great. Jet Airways has 157 centimeters for women, and I guess Indigo has 156. Again, I'll say you that on the website it's clearly mentioned, so I may be mistaken. You should go and check their website once, or if not, if you want me to reconfirm and you ask me in the comments, I'll reconfirm and provide you with a link also proving that thing. And then Number of rounds. Yeah, she asked me about number of rounds. So basically, there are 5 rounds. It's absolutely. I don't think so. There's any necessity to talk about them. Because it's gonna be really general. It's like, just imagine that there are guests at your house and they ask you to come and sit beside them, and suddenly they start asking questions. It's gonna be as simple as that. You're just totally unaware of things, and you just start giving answers. It's totally natural. If you still want to know about that, I've made a video on Jetaway's interview rounds. You could see it to get an idea. That video is quite general also. That applies for other airlines also, for Indigo, for SpiceJet, for AirAsia. So you must watch that video. Dress code. Now, dress code is something which is highly controversial. What do I talk? Do I ask him in the comments, because it's gonna be a bit, yeah. So, dress code. If you go on YouTube, there are many tons of videos on what to wear for an interview. Okay, interview. Just go and women, what to wear for an interview, and women for a cabin crew interview specifically. There have been videos made by international crew of Emirates, of Qatar, and other airlines. So you need not worry about that, women. And the men, I would say that a trouser, a tie, and a shoes, belt, it's good to go. And I would really recommend that wear a suit, because a suit really enhances the look of your body. But if you've got if you're thin, if you're lanky, then please wear a suit, because you need to look a little bit fit there. And if you've got a really good body, if you want to really show off your muscles and all, you might wear a shirt, trouser, and tie and go for the interview. No big deal. About the colors, what colors to wear, just colors, it's all up to you. It's all your creativity. It's nothing like you'll be rejected if you wear that color. Of course, we know specific colors we do not like, which aren't desirable. So stay away from that, go for the normal colors, and it's good. How they treat. Okay, now there's one question. How are you treated during your interview? It's nothing like that. They're not gonna be with a shotgun there, just, of course, you'll be noted for each and everything which you'll be doing there, without your knowledge. But the thing is that they're going to be absolutely friendly, and you'll get that international exposure. This is my promise to you. Not promise, but I really say that this is how it's going to be. Not a promise, but this is how it's going to be. You'll seriously feel that professionalism in the air around you itself. So you'll have a great time there. You'll have a great treatment. Just don't be nervous. Be yourself, and you'll make it. And then she has got some eye issues. She says, I think that what you should do is that during the interview they will ask you whether you have glasses, etc. or not. If you really want to become a cabin crew, and if nothing can be done for your eye for now, I would say go for the interview. When they ask you about your eye issues, just say that, yeah, everything's fine. Go for the medicals also. And if in the medicals if something happens to be unaccepted, then I would say you to not go for the job, because I cannot just say no to you. There are issues with the eyes that are accepted, and there are some things which aren't accepted. And one thing is that I have an Emirates crew friend. She, it's the lying process actually works at times. You just lie. Have you got any tattoos on your body? Have you got? And you say no, I don't. But you have a big tattoo actually. you're lying in that way. If you really want to get your job done, if it really matters to you, I know truth is something which we really want to say, but at times if you're really desperate, if you cannot live without it, at least try that clever techniques, which say that you aren't lying but you're actually clever. Try something like that. So for you, I would say that just say that, yeah, I have totally nothing with my eyes. Go for the interview, and who knows, in the medicals there might not be any problem, and you just get to the training also. And then yeah, then she asked, are there many students? There are hundreds of students there, and the best part is to see the students in the interview rather than people who are so big, because it's the minimum age criteria where people are coming from, and it's absolutely an amazing thing to see many students there. Last question, is Jet Airways good? Jet Airways is becoming better and better, at least now. Earlier it wasn't, I guess, that good, but now it's getting really good. Earlier also it was good, but thing is, which we didn't know much about it, but now it's making that impression. It's making, that it's the professional, the elegant airline of India. Whereas okay, so your question was, is Jet Airways good? Jet Airways is definitely good for you. It's a little bit hard to get in there because the interview might get a little bit hard, because they are mostly expanding internationally, so they want to meet with the international standards. Jet Airways is an absolutely great airline to work for. Please go for the interview. Don't be scared. And if you really want another suggestion, Indigo is also great. They are hiring people and they're really good. They will hire you, don't worry. Vistara or Indigo or even SpiceJet, go for it. Okay, that was it by Alicia. Now Rakhi Sharma, she asked how to apply. So there's no need to apply if you're going for Etihad Airways or Emirates Airlines, where you need to apply. Actually, in Etihad you need to put all your documents and details, and they send you the particular date on which the interview will be conducted. And then and in Emirates you need to, since they have already crossed 10,000 cabin crews on each and every open day interview, there are almost 1,000 people appearing for the interview. So to cut it down, they have made it that first you need to make a video interview, put in your details, and then based on that we'll call you. That is their thing. So you need not apply as long as you're in India, because Indian airlines operating in India do not need that. Of course, for Jet Airways you can apply if the vacancy stops. You provide your email and your name, etc., and when the vacancy is open they send you a link. That's it, nothing like that. She asks, last question, which place or person to contact? There's no place or no one to contact. You just need to be on yourself. These are all the things you need to know, and I would ask you to get to know all the things from their websites. And if you have someone or some other YouTubers or anyone or even me, you want to ask questions, ask whatever, but you absolutely have nothing or no person to get to and talk to before getting into this. So that was all I had to say. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I always have this, problem. I tend to make long videos. I have this small thing that I wish if I could make small videos, but I don't know why it doesn't happen. It's already 40 minutes now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great time, and if you've got any more questions, please do ask me. And thank you very much for those subscribers. You know what, I do think I'm not so good at times, but your comments and compliments do make me feel really good. I'll continue to appreciate you, or if I find something in that way or anything in that way, do ask me questions, relevant questions. I'll be happy to answer you. Thank you very much. I hope that you get to Best Airlines, work there, and just leave things fast and get to some other best place. Settle down in your lives and be happy for it. Thank you very much. Bye.